Members of the Lagos State House of Assembly are lawmakers representing the 40 constituencies in the state. To give back to residents and get feedback from constituents, member Lagos State House of Assembly representing Amuwo-Odofin Constituency 2, Rauf Age-Suleiman, organized a stakeholders meeting. The 7th annual constituency stakeholders meeting with the theme Increasing Wave of Drug Abuse, a Threat to Nation Building, had in attendance stakeholders in the area as well as students. The chairman of Oriade Local Council Development Area, Ramotolaya Kinola Hassan, through her vice, Moshood Badmos, commended the interactive session, stressing that it is an avenue to get feedbacks from residents. She commended the contribution of lawmakers to the development of the council. In his keynote address, member Lagos State House of Assembly, Amuwo-Odofin Constituency 2, Honorable Rauf Age-Suleiman said the team is aimed at tackling the challenges of drug abuse among young ones. He highlighted some of the effects of drug abuse and encouraged residents to join hands with the government, adding that the Lagos State House of Assembly remains committed to formulating laws that would reduce drug abuse and criminal activities in the state.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to this year's edition of our annual constituency stakeholders meeting, which is the 7th in the series holding simultaneously across all the 40 constituencies in the state. The theme for this year's edition is Increasing Wave of Drug Abuse, a Threat to Nation Building, and is aimed at sensitizing residents, parents, teachers, students, religious organizations, professional bodies, academia, civil society organizations, community leaders, and individuals on the disturbing trend of drug abuse in our society and the danger in that it portends for the youth and our collective existence. The matter has long been a source of grave concern to the leadership and the members of the House, for which the House had exhaustively debated and passed various resolutions to address same as a need to curb the sales and consumption of hazardous liquid substances. So Kudahi in the state in 2019 and another, calling on the state government to embark on a drug campaign for all secondary schools in Lagos State in 2020. Teachers, students, student progressive, religious organizations, celebrities, social media influencers, professional bodies, the academia, civil society organizations, community leaders, and individuals to work in concert with government for common good of our society by saying no to drug abuse.
Members from the National Drugs Law Enforcement Agency were also present to sensitize participants on the effect of drug abuse and the need for all hands to be on deck to tackle the issue.
My message to young one is to know that drug is a monster. Once you romance with it, it's going to disgrace you. It's no respecter of your person. It's no respecter of your status, your social status or political status. It's no respecter that you are a child or you are a son of a rich man or a poor man. So my message to them is for the youth is to distance themselves far from drug, because if they romance with drug, it's going to destroy their life in the long run. The parents have the primary role to play, because taking your child to school, the teachers are only helping parents to carry out their responsibility. Parents have to be very, very vigilant about their children, what their children are doing, changes in the lifestyle of their children. When you see your child is withdrawing, you have to look at what your child is doing that is making that your child to withdraw. If you see your child wearing dark spectacles, be very careful, be very, very interested in reasons why he's putting on that goggle.
Exercise books were distributed to participants. Participants commended the session.
I feel more knowledge, encouraged, and know more, learn more about the societies, to impart more knowledge, and to be more enlightened. So whenever any kind of thing is happening, I will know how to do and where to start from. It enlightens us. It makes us know better. It encourages the students and people of the society.
We learn about drug abuse and how drug is causing so much danger in the society in large. Because drug, as he said, drug is a monster, and it make people in the society lose their self. For instance, when somebody is addicted to drugs, he can die, for instance now, and he can lose many things. And also drug abuse can cause people in the society to go into kidnapping. If they are addicted to drugs, they can go into kidnapping, banditry, terrorism, and it can lead to social disturbance in the society.
We are talking about this drugs abuse. Who is making them available? The government itself is not helping matter. Like I said, the NDLA needs to do a community sensitization of these drugs, which they are not properly doing. The police are there. Are they really enforcing the law? You see people selling alcohol. They hawk alcohol in the motor parks, in the street. You see people smoking in their hand, marijuana and all that. You see them. But what is they doing about that? So those are some of the issues that we are talking about. By the time the children see people doing it, they decided to take into it because it's a kind of socialization. It's a socialization thing. So when they see it and they would like to socialize it with that kind of activity, and before you know it, they are into drugs abuse.
The government can only do little. Everything lies mostly on parents. People will say government. Government is made by the people, of the people, and by the people. We are the people. The parents too are the people. There's no how governments can be able to take care of everything. But we parents and guidance everywhere, we should be able to monitor. Even if it's your own blood brother, or anything, you have to monitor all the children that surround us for the future of tomorrow, so that we can have a rest of mind wherever we are.
As a result of this meeting, it is expected that there will be a significant reduction in drug abuse among residents in Amuwo-Odofin Constituency too.